Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're starting here in just a few minutes for our late afternoon game. Stand by. Stand by. First pitch in about 5 minutes. Greetings, everybody, and Kathy Harden has arrived. I want to tell you all. And it's so great to have you, Kathy. Just wouldn't be the same without you. I'm going to use the lavatory. I'm going to get myself a fresh cup. Probably have one or two. I might do the other stuff later, and we'll see what they're playing this ball game here. And this is a good one. I'm sure the Cubs are watching the scoreboard. same without you. For you Cub fans out there, I'm pretty sure they play on this date. We're on August 15 of this replay. And we're not in a race to finish it or anything like that. We're just enjoying every moment of it. In fact, finishing it might be a letdown. In any case, the Cubs are in San Francisco. They're doing a West Coast trip, so they open up a 4-game series because they have a doubleheader on the 17th. Might be making up a game, and they play on the West Coast, so they'd be later. It's going to be Ken Holtzman for the Cubs and Juan Marichal for the second place Giants. These are the 2 second place teams in the National League. The Cubs come into this, they're 6 games out of first, the Cubs. Let's get some ambiance here. And we'll get started to construct this reality here. I'm going to tell you something. The afternoons are the hardest for me all day. I have depression, anxiety. Mornings are okay. I can tank up on coffee. I can do different things, but I got to tell you, the afternoons are tough, and that's why it's been really very helpful for me to be doing Strat-O-Matic with these afternoon games. We have a doozy today. Pirates closing out their homestand with a 4-game series in Cincinnati. This is the first of a 4. It's going to be Bob Veale, the left-hander, for the Pirates. He comes in with 11 wins, and he's part of the success of this Pirate ball club. And it's going to be Gary Nolan, the right-hander, who's been hurt, but he has 5 wins. Let's look at our opening lineups here. For the Pirates, it's Matty Alou leading off in center. It's Richie Hebner with a right-handed pitcher. Hebner comes in to play third. Stargell in left, Clemente in right, Al Oliver at first. Manny Sanguillen, the catcher. Freddie Patek at short. Gene Alley at second, and Veale, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Reds, it'll be Pete Rose in right, Ted Savage in for the injured Bobby Tolan in center field. Alex Johnson in left, Tony Perez at third. Bench, usually in the 6th spot, has been moved into the 5th spot. He's catching. Lee May at first. Woodward at short. Chico Ruiz at second, and Gary Nolan, the pitcher, batting ninth. And in just a minute, we expect the Reds to take the field here in the last season at Crosley Fields. And beautiful afternoon for a ball game. Kathy wants Cincinnati. I want Cincinnati because I want the Cubs to have a chance. Pirates are the big story in Major League Baseball. I mean, there's lots of stories. The Pirates, the 6 8-game lead in the National League East. The Mets, their best season ever in franchise history. I hope you understand the way I frame that, because they're 1 game under 500. They've never been this good. Houston is 6 games over 500 in 3rd place. Of course, Baltimore and Minnesota are running away. This is the 1,395th game. That's a lot of freaking games. That is about 58 days of playing Strat-O-Matic, roughly. That is almost 3 years. I don't know exactly. I might be able to look it up sometime. Here the Reds take the field. And as we wait for Veale to step up to the batter's box, I'll get some coffee and we'll play ball. You know, there really is truth to the idea that if you stay busy, when you're a warrior, a chronic warrior with anxiety, depression, the busier the better. Now, that doesn't mean aimlessly and crazily busy, but it means just keep occupied. Don't sit and do nothing, or else you're going to start thinking about all the bad. And there's plenty of that to think about. Okay, coffee is ready. Gary Nolan is ready. And Veale steps into the batter's box. He is ready. There we go. And Nolan is ready here. Right-hander facing Veale, the left-handed hitter. Let me take a sip of this coffee, please. Okay, here's Nolan into his windup, and here's the pitch to Veale to get us started. 2-4 right-hander, grounds it to short for Woodward, throws to first, 1 away. And we are underway here. Nice crowd at Cincinnati. They are 5 games over 500, 10.5 behind Atlanta. Now Richie Hebner steps in. That's low for a ball to Hebner. Gary Nolan getting his first start in quite a while. Okay, Nolan. The pitch to Hebner. 1-5 right-handed, and that is a liner to second, caught by Root Chico. 2 down. And here comes Pops. Willie Stargell at the plate. 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the first, just underway here. Here's Nolan. That's 6-6 left-handed. Struck him out. So there's a 1-2-3 for Gary Nolan, looking very, very good. And after a half, it's Pittsburgh nothing, and Cincinnati coming to bat. I hate to root against the Pirates, but I'm not really. I just want to see the Cubs. You know, I was a Cubs fan from that era. And I'd love to see them coming back. Cubs are playing good baseball, but they're 6 games behind these amazing Pirates, they're calling them. Well, here's Bob Veale on the mound, left-hander, going for win number 12 today. Pete Rose leads it off. Rose is switch hitter. He'll bat right against Veale. Here's Veale now. The pitch to Rose. That's 4-3. Right-hander, fly ball center, and it's Matty Alou under it for the first out. Here's Jimmy Stewart now, playing for the injured Bobby Tolan. Stewart, a switch hitter, batting right against Veale. Here's the pitch from Veale. That's 110 left-handed, and that is a liner to third, caught by Hebner. 2 outs. And Alex Johnson comes up. Okay, Veale. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 3-7, fly ball left. And Stargell makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 for Veale. So we've gone 1, it's scoreless. And now Gary Nolan takes the mound. He'll face Clemente to start off the second here for the Pirates. Here's Nolan. The pitch to Clemente. 4-8 right-handed, and Clemente hits it into left center. It's dropping, and he's into second with a leadoff double. That's a very Roberto Clemente thing to do. Clemente doubles off Nolan to lead off the top of the second. And now Al Oliver. This frickin' lineup doesn't quit until you get to Patek and Alley and the pitcher, but the first 6 batters are tough. Okay, Nolan will work from the stretch here. Here's the pitch to Oliver. 4-9 left-handed, hit deep by Oliver into the gap. That's another double. Clemente scores. Pirates lead at 1-0. Back-to-back doubles by the Pirates. They'll beat you. I mean, Jesus. A 4-9 double. That almost left the ballpark. Now here's Manny Sanguillen. It's 1-0 Bucks. Here's Nolan now, working from the stretch. The pitch to Sanguillen. That's 2-5, right-handed, base hit! Oliver comes home. 2-0 Pirates. 3 straight hits here for the Bucks, these amazing Bucks. So Sanguillen on first, still nobody out. Here's Freddie Patek. Okay, Nolan. The pitch to Patek. That's going to be 2-8 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Nolan. One away for Veale. 2 runs here in the second for the Pirates. Here's Nolan. The pitch to Veale. That's 2-10 right-handed, and that is a base hit. Sanguillen rounding second goes to third. Tough inning here for Nolan. That'll bring up Veale. He's a 1 WS. Infield is back for the double play. Nolan trying to get out of this. He's allowed 4 hits this inning. Here's the pitch to Veale, batting left-handed. That's 1-4, struck him out. That's the third for Nolan. And we come back to the top of the order, Matty Alou. First and third, 2 down. The pitch from Nolan. 6'5", left-handed, struck him out. Nolan struck out the side. He's got 4 now. And the side is retired, but there were 2 runs for the Pirates. On 4 hits, 3 consecutive to open up the inning. Middle of the second, 2-0 Bucks. But the Reds have some good hitters themselves, so don't count them out just as yet. Here comes Tony Perez to lead it off. Veale retired the side in order in the first. Here's the pitch to Perez. That's 5'8", right-handed. Struck him out. That's Veale's first strikeout. He's a good strikeout pitcher. Look at that. Almost won an inning. Here's Johnny Bench. The pitch from Veale. 2-8. And it's hit deep by Bench. That's going back to left. Alex Stargell going back. It's gone. Bench hits a home run to make it 2-1. Reds put Bench in the 5th spot. Bench and May swap positions in the lineup. Bench hits one long and gone. That makes it 2-1. That helps. Johnny Bench promises to be one of the greatest catchers who ever played. Probably a future Hall of Famer. It's a little too early to say that. For Bench, that's number 17 on the season. Home run number 17 for the youngster Johnny Bench. He's active on Twitter. Doesn't tweet an awful lot. So it's 2-1 ball game. Veale threw a home run ball. Here's Lee May now. Woodward on deck. Here's Veale. The pitch to May. That's 2-5 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Veale. And that gets me hungry, you know that? I haven't had Veale in a long time. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Woody Woodward. Here's the pitch, 6'10", right-handed, fly ball center. And Alou makes the catch. The side is retired, but there was 1 run on the home run by Johnny Bench. We've gone 2. It's 2-1 Pirates. Richie Hebner steps in. Hebner, a left-handed hitter. He's platooned. He typically plays against right-handed pitchers. Usually they use Jose Pagan lately against Southpaws, you see. He's very good too. So Pagan and Hebner have been platooning, but Hebner was out for a little bit. Okay, here's Nolan now. The pitch to Hebner. That's 5'11", left-handed. Fly ball left for Alex Johnson. He's a 4. 9-4. He can't get it. In fact, he makes, oh, wait a minute, it's a triple. Oh, a leadoff triple by Hebner. Oh, Lord, look at that. 5'11". Johnson a 4 in left field. 9-4. It's a triple. Lord. Here's Willie Stargell now. I say, Gary, work from the stretch if you like, but just ignore Hebner. Ignore him. Stargell struck out in the first. Here's the pitch from Nolan. That's 1-5 right-handed, and that's smacked into the gap for a double. Hebner scores. So, you know, with the Pirates hitting like this, it's a 3-1 ball game. A double by Stargell. A triple, then a double. It's 3-1 Pirates. And here's Clemente, who doubled and scored to start off the second. Nolan in trouble here today. Here's the pitch to Clemente. That's 5'7", right-handed. Grounds it to second for Chico. He's a 3. 1-3 goes through. Stargell scores. And it's 4-1. Stargell's 1-8, but he was on his horse. So he allowed 3 straight hits in the second, Gary Nolan. Now 3 straight hits in the third action in the Reds bullpen. It's Pedro Ramos, a 5.23 ERA. They really don't have, you know, they have lousy relief pitching, that's all. They have Granger, but we wouldn't put him in this early. Ramos is warming. Here's Al Oliver now. Clemente on first, still nobody out. Here's Nolan. And the pitch. That's going to be 4-5 left-handed. Struck him out. He has no problem striking out people. That's his 5th. But when he doesn't, he's been hit hard. Here's Manny Sanguillen. He's on Twitter. Okay, Nolan. The pitch to Sanguillen. That's 4-5 right-handed. Struck him out. That's number 6. He also is a good strikeout pitcher. 83 and 109. So that's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 8 point something. 0.8 something per inning. So it's 2-away now, and here's Freddie Patek. It's sink or it's either a strikeout or big hits. Nolan with 6 strikeouts already. He's also allowed 4 runs. Clemente on first, 2 down. Patek struck out in the second. Here's the pitch from Nolan. That's 5-5 right-handed. Struck him out. He struck out the side for the second straight inning. Isn't that something? But he also allowed 2 runs each of these innings. So in the middle of the third, it's a 4-1 ball game. And here comes Bob Veale. He'll face Chico, Nolan, and Rose in the bottom of the third. Reds need some runners on base. Okay, Veale is ready. Here's the pitch to Chico. That's 2-8 left-handed. Struck him out. And that's the third for Veale. Now Gary Nolan. They're going to give him a chance here. He's a 4 WR to settle down. Here's the pitch to Nolan. 1-6 struck him out. That's the fourth for Veale. And now Pete Rose flew to center in the first. The pitch to Rose. That's 5-6 switch hitter. Struck him out. Veale strikes out this side. He's got 5 now. We've gone 3 innings. It's a 4-1 ball game. Big inning here for Gary Nolan. If he's going to get his shit together, this is the time to do it. It's 4-1 Pirates. Gene Alley leads it off. Okay, here's Nolan. And the pitch to Alley. That's 5-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Chico. He's a 3. 11-3. And he throws him out. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Now Bob Veale, the batter. He struck out in the second. Nolan with 7 strikeouts already. The pitch to Veale. That's 4-9, switch hitter batting left, and it's hit well, and that's going to be a base hit. He has W power. Let's look at it again. Veale, a 1WS, W power, 4-9, batting left-handed, and home run single for him 1-8. It's a 7. It just makes its way through. Veale is on first with 1 out. Here's a Lou, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Matty Alou. 5-4, left-handed, catcher X. Bench is a 1. 2-1. Oh, he boots it. It was a dribbler in front of the plate, and Bench could not get the handle. And he's charged with an error. It happens to the best of them. So it's first and second, 1 out. And here's Richie Hebner. Popped to second, tripled and scored. And the pitch to Hebner. Yeah, so 1-3 right-handed. Single 1 lines it to second. Chico has it 2 away. And here's where it gets hard. Willie Stargell and then Clemente. And Oliver's no picnic either. 2 outs, first and second. Nolan trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Pops. That's 5-6 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 8 for Nolan. I don't know if he's settled down exactly. The error was not his fault. He did allow a base hit to Veale, but there were no runs. We're in the middle of the 4th. It's a 4-1 ball game. I'm going to have my last coffee here, and then we'll be very, very minimalist in terms of the medicine, so I don't get whacked. Jimmy Stewart leading it off. Veale has allowed 1 hit. It was the solo home run to Bench in the second. It's 4-1 Pirates. Oh shit! Look at this. I put Stewart in here in center. It's fine. Instead of Savage, I put Stewart by accident, but it works. Savage played in Real World. But this is Jimmy Stewart who is playing. It's fine. I mean, I've looked at his card. He is a switch hitter, so he can hit a left-hander. So Jimmy Stewart comes in, switch hitter, batting right against Veale. Popped to third in the first. Here's the pitch from Veale. And he is a 4-0. 5'6", right-hander struck him out. That's number 6 for Veale. Strikeout contest here today. Here's Alex Johnson now. Veale winds and deals. That's 5'6", right-handed. Struck him out. Number 7 for Bob Veale. And he has struck out 6 in a row. 5 in a row, I'm sorry. Holy cow. That brings up Perez. It's a 4-1 ball game. Lots of strikeouts today by both pitchers. Veale into his windup. The pitch to Perez. 5'9", right-hander, grounder to short. Patek, he's a 3. 16-3, and he throws him out. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. Veale has retired 8 in a row. He struck out 5 in a row in that streak. We've gone 4. It's 4-1 Pirates. Let's see if Nolan can really settle down. It's not easy against this Pittsburgh team. In fact, I've had enough coffee already. I'll go as long as I can until I feel I need to take some medicine. Here's Nolan. Clemente 2 for 2 today. Doubled and scored, singled, and knocked home a run. Here's Nolan. The pitch to Clemente. That's 2-6, and that is going to be, that's blasted out into left center. It drops. Clemente rounding second, comes into third with a triple. Second triple for the Pirates today. Hebner had one in the third. A lead-off triple by Clemente. Standing. Stand-up triple. So Clemente is on. And here's Al Oliver. Okay, Nolan. The pitch to Oliver. That's 5'6", left-handed. Struck him out. Number 9. And that was a big one. They're going to walk Sanguillen to set up the double play. Okay. So it's first and third, 1 out. The infield is back for Patek here. Nolan. The pitch to Patek. That's 4-7, right-handed. Struck him out for the 3rd time. And that's the 10th. He struck out a lot. So it's 2 outs. And Gene Alley, why don't you walk Alley and pitch to Veale? It's Sanguillen on first and Clemente on third with 2 down. Nolan with 10 strikeouts today. Here's the pitch to Alley. That's 3-4, right-handed. Grounds it to first. Lee May has it. Takes it to the bag. And Nolan gets out of it. No runs. 1 hit. That's the leadoff triple by Clemente. He struck out 2. 2 left on. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 4-1 ball game. I'll tell you. Here's Bench to lead it off. He's got the only hit for the Reds today. Veale has struck out 7. The windup by Veale and the pitch. That's a 3-4 left-handed. Pops him up to short. Patek makes the catch. That's 9 in a row for Bob Veale. Now Lee May. May struck out in the 2nd. The pitch to May. That's 1-6 left-handed. And that's going to be a line drive to third, caught by Hebner. Oh, and that was a pretty catch. 2 away. Pretty catch by Hebner on the 1-6. Single 1 to 14. Got a 19 there. And here's Woodward with 2 outs, nobody on. Veale. The pitch to Woodward. That's going to be 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball center. And Veale makes the catch. And Veale is very tough here. 11 in a row for Bob Veale. We've gone 5 innings. It's Pirates 4, Reds 1. But don't count these Reds out. If Nolan gets into a groove, watch out. Watch out. The pitching for both. Yeah. You know, Nolan's been in trouble all day, but gotten out of it, except he did allow the 4, but 10 strikeouts. Here's Bob Veale to lead it off. Struck out and single. Nolan. This might be his final inning. Here's the pitch to Veale. That's 5-8. Switch hitter batting left. Fly ball center. And Stewart makes the catch, 1 away. Now Veale 0 for 3, reached on an error. That was the error by Bench. That's 3-9 right-handed. Fly ball right. And Rose makes the catch, 2 away. For Hebner, who's 1 for 3. He had the triple unscored. 3-9 right-handed, and there it goes. It's a base hit for Hebner. He's 2 for 4 today. A nice welcome back for Richie Hebner. Starchel comes up now. Strike him out, Gary. And the pitch, 3-5 right-handed. Struck him out for number 11 by Gary Nolan. So we're in the middle of the 6th here. And Bob Veale comes out. It's going to be Chico Ruiz. If he is retired, I don't know if we should not. I just assume let Gary Nolan hit Kathy Horton. I'm torn. Veale has retired 11 in order. He's a one-hitter. And he wasn't even a base runner. He hit a home run. Well, I guess you call that a base runner. Okay. Here's the pitch to Chico. That's 5-8. Switch hitter batting right. Struck him out. Number 8 for Veale. And Nolan is coming out to hit. He is a 4 WR, but, you know, This is a different game, folks. This was a different game than this is your grandfather's, to you youngsters, your grandfather's baseball. Nolan at the plate. He's a 4 WR. Veale. And the delivery, 1-8, struck him out. That's number 9 for Veale. His strikeouts take on a lot more meaning to me, given that he's only allowed 1 run. Here's Pete Rose, and it was 1 hit, the home run by Bench. Okay, here's the pitch to Rose. And that's 3-8, left-handed, fly ball left, and Stargell makes the catch. Do you realize everybody except Woody Woodward has struck out today for the Reds? At least once. We've gone 6, it's 4-1. I'm going to go a half inning here with Gary Nolan, and I'm going to take a break. And when I come back, it's going to be medication time. Roberto Clemente, 3 for 3. A double, a single, a triple. A home run would be a cycle. And Gary Nolan is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Nolan. A 2-4 is gone. That's 2-9. And he grounds it to short for Woodward. 1 away. Oh. A 2-9 grounder. Woodward fielded it. It's 1 away. Here's Al Oliver. Al is 1 for 3. Nolan winds and the pitch to Oliver. That's 2-9 right-handed. Chops it to first. May takes it to the bag. 2 away. and Manny Sanguillen. I'd say Nolan has settled down pretty much. Here's the pitch to Sanguillen. 4-4, right-handed, fly ball center, Stewart a 4. Watch out. 5-4, he makes the catch in center field. And it's a 1-2-3 for Gary Nolan. He had one in the first. We're a 7th inning stretch here, folks. And it's medication time. Bobby Veale throwing just a what a game. But Jimmy Stewart is going to hope to, who got into this lineup largely by accident. When we come back, it'll be Stewart, Johnson, and Perez. We'll be back in 3 to 5. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's Pirates 4, Reds 1. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. Absolutely, and I'm going to take it like I mean it. I'm going to take that frickin' medicine just like I need it. And I'll give you 12. I'll give you 12 flowers for that. And one of them is a 3-leaf clover. Is it a 4 that's good luck? Oh, shit. Let me give you a 4-leaf also. I'll be back in 3 to 5, everybody. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Yeah, the 4-leaf clover is the lucky one for my friend Kathy Harden. I'm going to go with an uncleaned chillum. I still have plenty left here in this container. That lasts me weeks. But just to show you, I got this 1/8 here, 2/8, 3/8. I got a half a frickin' ounce right here, unused, and I use micros. This lasts me forever. Lasts me forever. I think I'll take a little off for the evening, Kathy. I think I'll take a whole bunch off for the evening. Absolutely. Oh, Christ. I need to use the lavatory for a minute, so I will be back in about a minute or two. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. 4-2 Pirates, one hitter by Bob Veale, and it was a home run by Bench. He's been otherwise he's been perfect with 9 strikeouts. I was just thinking, Veale. Oh yeah, Moose has been very good. I'm looking at the starters for this team, these amazing Pirates. Even Luke Walker has come in a pinch. Doc Ellis and Steve Blass. So the pitching is a big factor. These Pirates, naturally, they have the hitting, but these people, they couldn't do it without these people. And, of course, Bob Veale today with a one-hitter. I'm going to do it like I really mean it. Oh, that. That is so tasty. Oh, let's see if there's anything left. That was so good. So good. Okay, Jimmy Stewart leading it off, 0 for 2 today. Everybody is 0 for something today except Johnny Bench, who homered. No walks, 9 strikeouts. We haven't had a one-hitter this season. Stewart batting right-handed. Reds down by 3. Here's Veale. The pitch to Stewart. That's 3-11. Left-handed. Pops it up behind the plate, and Sanguillen has it. Lord. Here's Alex Johnson 0 for 2. The pitch from Veale. That's 5-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 10 for Bob Veale today. I'm going to have to tell one of my Twitter friends about this. Here's Tony Perez. 2 outs, nobody on. Veale. The pitch to Perez. 6-11. Fly ball to left for Stargell. He's there. And it's another 1-2-3. He has retired. 21 out of 22 batters he's faced. And after 7, it's 4-1. You got to admit, Kathy, even though we want the Reds, still a remarkable thing to be watching Bob Veale today. Here's Freddie Patek. He has struck out 3 times by Nolan. Top of the 8th. Oh, that's good medicine. Okay, Nolan has settled down. Here's the pitch to Patek. 6-6 right-handed, fly ball right. And Rose is under it for the out. Here's Gene Alley, 1 for 3. Veale comes out on deck. And Veale's 1 for 3 today. The pitch to Alley. That's 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Nolan. Throws it to May, 2 away for Bob Veale. So Nolan has gotten strong here in the late innings. Veale is 1 for 3. He's a 1 WS. Here's the pitch from Nolan. That is, where's my pen? 6-11. Switch hitter batting left. Grounds it to second for Chico. To May. And another 1-2-3 for Gary Nolan. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Wayne Granger is warming. He has not pitched in days. And I know that they're down by 3, but he could use the warm-up. Well, here's Johnny Bench. He's 1 for 2. He's the only player to reach first base, if you will. But he reached them all, actually, with a solo home run with 1 out in the second. Bench will lead it off, then May, and then we hit the bottom with Woodward and Chico. And then Nolan. It's the bottom of the 8th. Reds down by 3. Here's Veale. That's 3-4, left-handed, pops it up to short. And Patek makes the catch. Like I said, we have not had a one-hitter this season. We've had a couple 2-hitters, and we've had a handful of 3-hitters. Here's Lee May. Veale with a 1-hit. Almost shutout. Here's the pitch to May. That's 3-9 left-handed, hit deep by May. It's going back. Stargell, it's gone. Lee May caught a Bob Veale changeup, and it hung up, and he just caught it and sent it out of here to deep left field. And that's going to make it a 4-2 ball game. It's only the second hit, second base runner, if you will, allowed by Bob Veale today. And that was a good segue with the background. Lee May brings the Reds back into this ball game, but they need 2 more. That's number 19 for Lee May. Number 19, Bench hit his 17th. May now with his 19th, the only 2 hits and no walks, no other base runners. And it's a 4-2 ball game. I guess if you hit it on the right part of the bat and take a good swing at it, it's going to go, no matter how good Veale is pitching. Here's Woody Woodward now. With 1 out, nobody on. Chico out on deck. Granger in the bullpen, still warming. Here's the pitch to Woodward. That's 3-4 left-handed. Grounds it back to Veale and throws it to Al Oliver for the second out. And Chico comes up to the plate. Switch hitter batting right, Chico. What a ball game. Here's Veale now. The pitch to Chico. 1-5 left-handed, base hit to left. Chico singles. He's a C. He won't be held to steal. Chico on first with 2 down, and there's going to be a hitter for Gary Nolan. So that's it for Nolan. they just can't afford not to. They let him hit in the sixth, down 4-1, but there comes a time. Gary pitched 8 innings. Ten hits. He did retire the last 7 batters. He walked 1, and it was intentional. Struck out 11 and allowed 4 runs. He's the loser of record at this time. Veale the winner. And it is Wayne Granger coming in. Even though they're down by 2, they're not going to take any chances here. Granger still in the bullpen, taking a couple more warm-ups. Wayne Granger, their so-called ace. 145 innings pitched, 27 saves, 2.80 ERA, exclusively relief. Chico with the base hit, Kathy Harden. So Granger will come in from the bullpen in due course. For now, let's see who's hitting. It's a 2-out situation. I want to warn you of that. Helms pinch hit in real world. Wouldn't that be realistic? And I'm not sure they got anybody. Yeah, he's a right-handed hitter. I'm not sure they have anybody better. They don't. It's going to be Helms like in real world. And Tommy Helms has been called on here. It's now a 3-hitter. Takes away from that. But we've still got a ball game now. It's 4-2, the home run by May here with 1 out in the 8th. Now it's 2 outs, Chico on first, and Tommy Helms pinch hitting for Gary Nolan. Here's Veale from the stretch, and the pitch to Helms. That's 3-10 left-handed, grounds it to short, Patek to Oliver, and the side is out. And Veale isn't fresh as a daisy, but he retains endurance with 2, not 3 hits and/or walks, 2 more in the 9th, and he will be fatigued. Wayne Granger is coming in from the bullpen. And if you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it's going to be the top of the order. Okay? That's what it's going to be. Granger is now on the mound, taking his warm-ups. He'll face the top of the order. It's been a ball game, everybody. This has been a frickin' ball game. Living hell. Granger is ready to pitch the top of the 9th. It's a 4-2 ball game. And here comes Matty Alou to lead it off top of the 9th. Matty is 0 for 4. Did reach on the error. The booted dribbler to bench. Very rare for Johnny. And he was left on base. Here's Granger now facing Alou. The windup and the pitch. 1-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. Stewart. 1 down. You gotta love these Pirates, though, even though we were rooting for Cincinnati. And mine, because I'd like to see the Cubs. Cubs will just have to keep winning to keep pace. They're 6 games out. It'll be 6.5 after this ball game. But the Cubs play the Giants, and that's going to be a big frickin' series. Both the second-place teams in each division. The Cubs in the East, the Giants in the West. It's 1 out, no one on. Hebner back after being out for a little. 2 for 4. Tripled and scored, singled. Here's Granger. It's to Hebner, 6-7 left-handed base hit. Richie Hebner, 3 for 5 today. Back into the lineup, and it feels good. You know, you gotta love these Pirates. Here's Pops now. Pops has doubled and scored, knocked home Hebner, who had tripled to lead off the third, and he struck out 3 times. Okay, here's Granger, the pitch to Stargell. That's 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. He has not hit a home run in a long time, by the way, but it doesn't matter. Pirates have a 6. He's been getting hits, okay? If you've been noticing, he gets a single here, you know. That's all you need. The home runs will come. And, of course, here's the living legend, Roberto Clemente, 3 for 4. A home run here will not only make it 6-2, I'm sorry. But give him the cycle. And we had one cycle. It was early in the year, and it was Willie Mays, believe it or not. It happened. Here's Wayne Granger now. Pitch to Clemente. 6-6, right-handed. And that's hit, swung on into left, and Johnson comes in to make a diving catch. Nice catch by Johnson, and the side is retired. That's 6-6 right-handed. It was a 10. So we're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Fasten your seatbelts, people. It's going to be the top of this Cincinnati Reds lineup, and look who's coming out. Bob Veale. And boy, has he been something today. Bob Veale retired 22 out of the first 23 batters in this ball game. It was the home run by Bench. He has 10 strikeouts. And then Lee May blasted one. He did let up then a base hit to Chico, left on base. We're heading now. And the Reds need for 2 runs to tie it, 3 to win. And that's a tall order for anybody. And here's Pete Rose, 0 for 3. In fact, the first 4 batters by Veale are 0 for 12. How the hell do you like that? Bench homered. Of course they'd be 0 for 12. Right. The only base runners are 2 home runs and a single. What a wow. Well, they've got to get on. Veale has knocked down these first 4 batters. Here's Rose. Switch hitter batting right now. Veale. Wind up, and the pitch to Rose. That's going to be 4-6. Look at it. Batting right-handed. Walked him. I know how this song can go. I know how this movie sometimes ends. Rose walks to lead it off for Jimmy Stewart. Lord. First walk given up by Veale. 1 more hit or walk, and he is through. We are completely free because no one relieved in the last game, and Veale went all the way in this game. But we are looking. It might be, yeah. Oh my God. Shit. The Pirates have 2 pitchers warming in their bullpen. Bruce Dalcanton, the right-hander, and Lou Marone, the southpaw. Two of their best, especially Marone. They have another southpaw, Joe Gibbon. That's a real... Marone didn't pitch as many pitchers. I think I'll go with Gibbon. More realistic. And he had 11 saves. Gibbon is warming. He's a left-hander. No shortage of left-handed relief in this Pirates bullpen. Because Bob Veale is one hit or walk away from fatigue. Here's Jimmy Stewart. Woo! Rose on first. Veale from the stretch on the pitch to Stewart. That's 210 left-handed. Grounds it to third for the force. So Hebner throws to Gene Alley to force Rose. It's one out and Stewart is on. And they need some mighty hits here from Alex Johnson, Tony Perez, and then Johnny Bench. Here's Alex Johnson, Veale. The pitch to Johnson. That's 3-8 left-handed. Grounds it to short, double play, and the ball game is over. It was Patek to Alley to Oliver. And look at that smile on Bob Veale's face. That's a picture of joy. The final score, Pirates 4, Reds 2. It was a double play ball. And the game is over. Veale with one of the most peculiarly, that's his 12th win, and he is the star of the game. Okay. He went all the frickin' way. Okay, that's number one. He allowed 1, 2, 3 hits, a 3-hitter. He walked one, got into a little trouble there at the end, struck out 10, my Christ, and he allowed 2 runs, 2 solo home runs. The loss goes to Nolan. Granger came in, pitched 1, allowed 1 hit, struck out a batter. Final line, Pirates 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. The Reds 2 runs, 3 hits. Thanks to Bob Veale, and 1 error, a rare error by Johnny Bench. Bob Veale, the star of the game. We hope you enjoyed this, brought to you courtesy of Kathy Harden and the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And I just want to say thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody else who's enjoyed this ball game. Thank you to those of you out there who listen to these on demand. And especially the guy who says this has cured his insomnia. But maybe I hope you're not listening right now. Sweet dreams, Kathy Harden. Sweet dreams. A very enjoyable game.